Alert.
CWF is live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm stuck here in the middle of nowhere, the darkness slithering to grapple to me. I look within to find the things that I don't always see.
So tonight, Crossroads, but the All-Stars are opening up the night. The reason why is because the coach wanted to come out here first tonight because I got something to tell all you and all those wrestlers in the back. March the 30th, CWF goes back on internet pay-per-view, live, streaming around the world to see the coach and his All-Stars. The tag team champions, the greatest tag team champions, by the way, Roy Wilkins and Walter Eaton, want to be the stars on pay-per-view. So we're going to put a tag team title match on the line for any team that can step up and be on the same level as us. So we're going to have a tag team battle royal. We're going to have a tag team battle royal on the pay-per-view. The winning team will get a chance to wrestle my tag team champions a little bit further down the road. They got to prove themselves on pay-per-view. But tonight, we're going to sort of cut down the odds a little bit because there's going to be 2 teams to face my 8 All-Stars. And we're going to, yes, 8. I have 8 on the team.
4, Coach.
And we're going to get, I have 8 on my team. There's 4 out here tonight, but I have 8 on my team. And me, base 9, that's a lineup in baseball. I didn't know if you knew that or not. We're going to get rid of 2 teams tonight. They won't make it to the Battle Royal. And the All-Stars will be All-Pro tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome their opponents tonight. Please welcome Matt Houston and the Killbillies, Eric Andrews, Evan Banks, and Bobby Joe Neal.
Gibsonville, North Carolina. It's Saturday night. It ain't 6:05, but it's time for wrestling. You might notice, Mr. Coach Long Socks, that the Killbillies, we're going to join forces with Matt Houston and Lewis Moore. But unfortunately, Mr. Lewis Moore could not make it tonight. So what I want to... There's 3 of you and 4 of us. Guys, that's the best time to fight. Let's go.
It looks like we're off and running here at Crossroads. The Killbillies and Matt Houston competing 4-on-3 here in the absence of Lewis Moore against the All-Stars. Brad Stutz and Dangerous E. Corey Edsel are in the booth. Commish, it looks like we are off and running here.
Oh, look at that. No. It's 4-on-4 now. Here comes Valiant. Looks like he'll even it up just a little bit. Oh, now we got a match.
It does look like we've got a match.
We've got a match.
We absolutely have a match. Walter Eaton is getting tagged by Lee Licious. Hits the ropes all the way up and over.
He finished, Coach. We found a 4th, and his name is Lee Valiant.
We appreciate the introduction for Bobby O'Neill, but in this building, Lee Valiant doesn't need it.
Undeniably so, the former Mid-Atlantic champion who has recently returned this year and just dove all the way up and over onto the Goon Squad.
Looks like Valiant's going to start with Walter Eaton. Eaton doesn't really have much of a choice. Up top, high cross body catches him.
Flying cross body, did not go for the cover.
Wait a minute.
Oh, another, wait, there's another, he's on the top rope, oh God!
Evan Banks, high cross body. This is in no way legal whatsoever.
Not at all. Whoa!
There's a third one right there.
Well, they've got to count of 5 to get in and out.
Here comes Matt Houston to complete it.
I want to see that Matt Houston moonsault.
He's up there. There it is. High cross body. Walter Eaton could not kick out of 4 cross bodies. Roy
Walter
Wilkins had to make the save.
He's on Dream Street. He's not loopy. Dangers, you've had a lot of pro matches. You ever fight somebody that threw 4 cross bodies in a row at you?
Yes.
Was it the Killbillies, Lee Valiant, and Matt Houston?
Yes.
If so, we can say that there's a pattern developing.
No, I've never had that happen. I would have kicked out at 2 though.
The 2 count or the second cross body?
One of them.
It
You
looks
would
like
think eventually you could roll through on that.
it looks like officially Roy Wilkins
Here we go.
is going to start for the All-Stars. Lee Valiant tags back in. Of course, as the coach alluded to, the Killbillies and Matt Houston and his regular partner, Lewis Moore, will be part of the big tag team battle royal when we go live on internet pay-per-view on Saturday night, March 30th for Madness in Any Direction. All the information on that big card is at CWF247.com. Commish, I know we're going to be talking about Madness in Any Direction all night long here at Crossroads.
Yeah, that's all you get. Yeah, it's going to be a tag team battle royal, and I promise you Test and D'Lo Brown will not win it.
I feel pretty confident about that one. If you book Test, you're really accomplishing something at this point in time.
We're working on it.
Valiant and Ortega squaring off now. These two have had so much history over the years. Valiant just powering with those big fists aside the head of Jesse Ortega. These two were the final 2 in the CWF Rumble back years ago. Lee Valiant won that Rumble.
Oh, yeah, what year was that?
2000 and I believe 8.
All right. Good work. Good work.
I don't have Grant Sawyer's almanac in front of me.
I don't either. That's why I was...
I do try to plug it at least once a show, though. So
yeah, you should.
We're only about 5 minutes into the first match, and I've already plugged the Grant Sawyer Almanac, so we're doing good so far.
We are.
We are on task. What a great crowd it's turned out here at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium tonight.
They're here.
Very close to capacity for this one. And Walter Eaton is getting flung all over the canvas again. Not a good night for Eaton thus far.
Well, you know, he's a slow starter, just like in school.
Sometimes not that great a finisher either, depending on the situation.
There you go. He got to 8 years old. They finally advanced him out of kindergarten.
Good wrestling there, but Matt Houston holds on.
I love it when guys complain about absolutely nothing.
Well, the coach complains about everything.
Like, there wasn't even anything to complain about right there.
The coach complains about everything real or imagined.
It's like Bret Hart. Every time he hit that elbow, he always argued with the ref. Did he ever beat anybody with that?
He had to have beaten somebody at some point.
He never beat him. We'll have to call Scott Dawson on that one.
He would know. He is the Bret Hart authority.
Oh, look at this.
Great double team wrestling. You know, prior to the Killbillies, you know, we never think about it anymore, but prior to the Killbillies, Eric Andrews and Matt Houston formed a very successful father-son tag team for a couple of months here in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
He is still, in fact, his dad.
Well, you know, we don't talk about it a lot, but
in storyline,
it's continuity, as we call it.
That's what we're calling it. Eric Houston makes his way to the outside, tags in his partner, Evan Banks.
Does that mean his full name is Eric Andrew Houston?
Yeah, probably.
Interesting. Evan Banks still controlling Walter Eaton.
He tried to tell me one time he was French. I didn't believe him.
French? As Lee Valiant tags back in, the two former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champions. There's one on each team in this big 8-man tag, and the two former champions are duking it out once again. Oh, great move from the Goon Squad. Is there anybody in the Mid-Atlantic that works together as well as the Goon Squad? Roy Wilkins with the assist, and now the All-Stars are going to work on the floor. McAllister, Ortega got Lee Valiant compromised, and the coach is running interference.
Red's gonna get taken out.
Cover. Only got a count of 2. Roy Wilkins looking frustrated already here. Lee Valiant has looked great since returning to CWF Mid-Atlantic earlier this year.
Look at Wilkins laying those right hands. Oh. Took a little bit too long coming in for that splash, but doesn't seem to matter. He's back on top. Good recovery.
Tag into Michael McAllister.
Let's see if he's going to do anything.
The silent, dangerous member of the All-Stars.
He's a turd.
He's a turd. That's not very nice.
Watch this. Oh, okay. That's all right.
Suplex. Good ring positioning. Only got 2, though.
I can't see because Randolph's right in my way.
You gotta look
right in the way of the monitor.
You gotta look through him and past him. Put some monitors in the budget, sir. The budget's not what it used to be, admittedly.
It is not.
Eaton fires away. Fires away again.
I don't know if I was Walter Eaton if I'd pick up the pace, because when the pace quickens, it favors Valiant. That slow, methodical pace is where Eaton should keep it.
That's what Coach Gemini teaches all of the All-Stars, just like you said, controlling the pace of the bout.
Going too fast opens up room for error. And you know the coach, he don't like errors on his stats.
Not at all.
The Kill Billy corner off with their clapping.
Valiant and Ortega are duking it out here.
Oh, he almost got it.
Great control of his opponent from Ortega.
Nice stun gun.
Woo! Lee Valiant got dropped throat first across the top rope. Jesse Ortega with some of the best control of his opponent that I've seen from anybody in weeks and weeks here at the Sportatorium.
The throat's being generous. I think he caught him right across the face. That's steel cable in there, folks.
Good God!
Woo! You would think they didn't like each other.
We talked about the history before. Great move from Ortega. How smart is Ortega wrestling this match so far? Sent Valiant all the way back to the All-Stars corner, and now they're in control.
Valiant's not going to stand for that. There he is, firing off some rights, trying to get out of that
Lee's trying
corner.
to fight out. Eaton's got him waist locked. Oh, God!
Oh, German suplex. Nice move that takes him back to their corner.
All-Stars are wrestling so smart in this match, so smart. Oh, God! Red did not stop the Killbillies. Red has failed to stop the Killbillies.
Here's the problem when egging on 3 guys, there's only 1 referee.
But it's still working. Red still got to get them back in their corner. I don't know about you, Corey Edsel, but I've often maintained that these kind of matches should have 2 referees.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That and Red should shave that mustache. He might be able to see something. For that booger sugar.
Oh, God. They have compromised Lee Valiant, have the All-Stars.
Has expired. 10 minutes remain.
Well, Houston and the Killbillies are feeling it on the apron. They have got this crowd up, rocked, and ready for action.
Hooks him up. Nice belly-to-back suplex. Valiant still in the game. There's the tag to Matt Houston.
Matt Houston is in. He's got to keep Wilkins from making the tag. Did he make it? He did not. He is ragtagging Roy Wilkins. McAllister is storming in anyway. Oh, boy, here come the Killbillies.
No one wanted in.
Fight is on.
Look at Walter Eaton just sneaking in. There's a flag.
Flag is in the ring. Flag is out of the ring. I think we've broken down here at Gibsonville, North Carolina at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
Here we go, a meeting of the minds, boom.
All of the All-Stars crash into each other. Killbillies are falling on the floor.
Up off the top, slice bread number 2.
Just drilled Walter Eaton.
He
beat him. Unbelievable opening contest. Valiant Houston and the Killbillies get the win.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall, 11 minutes and 8 seconds, the Killbillies, Matt Houston and Lee. Hell yeah!
Absolutely perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please help me welcome the first RIC Converse. I completely understand that, but I would love to get your thoughts as to what happened last event here at the Sportatorium at End of an Era. What did we see happen here amongst the aftermath?
Well, I can tell you this much. January started my 14th year in professional wrestling, okay?
Thank you, Rick.
And I can tell you that in all the years I've been doing this, what happened at the end of that show, number one, with me and XSIRIS getting into it, and then when we were in the back, they end up attacking William Cross without any knowledge. I mean, I had no idea they were going to do that. I still haven't found out why they did it. I mean, Cross is sitting at home now. He has 2 broken ribs, and he has a broken jaw just like Trevor Lee does. I mean, I don't know what's going on. You tell.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's a Slick RIC Converse story again. Always you. Everybody expects you to always have the answers. Is it because you got the first attached to your name that everybody just expects you to be able to have the answers? Well, I've got questions and answers. So who wants to talk to me? I'm the one that was viciously assaulted at the end of the match by the first RIC Converse. So my question is, as long as we've been in the aftermath and as long as we've known each other, why? Why do you think you're still number one? You're the boss. You're the ringleader. I've accomplished just as much, if not more, in this business as you. What have you accomplished in the last year to make you anything right now?
He was at the show for the last year. Hey, what's Cyrus and the 5-year-old got in common? Versus a hero.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but it seems like about every 4 or 5 years, you and I start butting heads, okay? This happened back when we were in the Dynasty. It happened in 2010 when we first started the Aftermath, and it's happening again now. So, what the deal is, I don't know. But I know this much. I started the Aftermath. It was my idea, this whole thing. I brought you in because we got back on the same page. I brought in Trevor Lee, I brought in Ben Tyler, we got Chet Sterling involved. So I'm not trying to take your spotlight, but for some reason it kind of seems like you're taking exception that you're in my shadow. And that's not something, that's not something that I've said. Other people have said that. And for some reason you're believing it. That's your problem.
I ain't never been in nobody's shadow before. Converse the shadow. Lead him to the point that
I didn't say it.
Guys, okay, all I know is tonight you do have a match. RIC Converse, you get to pick your own partner, and XSIRIS, you get to pick your own partner as well. That match is happening later tonight, so you guys definitely need to start looking for a partner.
Pick this black boy right here. Converse the shadow.
Rick,
Converse the shadow.
I hope you don't plan on looking in the aftermath for your other half.
He don't need it. He don't need it. He got me. He don't need it. I'll take it.
I'll find somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout tonight is scheduled for singles action, one fall, with a 10-minute time limit. Please welcome out first, representing the Black Watch, this is Chase Dakota. Please welcome back Solomon Spade. This bout tonight will become the new number 5 contender in North Carolina for the PWI Ultra J-Crown Championship.
action, the number 5 contendership statewide for the International Ultra J title is on the line. Ring of Honor's Ernie Osiris collides with Chase Dakota. For anyone not familiar, the International Ultra J Championship, currently held by Chiva Kid, is defended nationwide and even worldwide at any Pro Wrestling International affiliate. You can find out all about that at pwipro.com. And recently, the North Carolina promotions that are part of PWI have decided on a statewide top 5 contenders for the Ultra J Championship. Whenever the Ultra J title is to be defended, the champion can only defend against competitors who are ranked 1, 2, or 3. So the rankings are very important. You can challenge people for their spot, for their ranking, but you have to be in that top 3 to even be considered for a title shot in the state of North Carolina. So Corey, the implications of this match very big, as both Ernie Osiris and Chase Dakota look to crack the top 5 and secure that number 5 position.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. You know, even the Ultimate Fighting Championship has went to that format. They now have rankings, and the only one of the top 3 guys can challenge for a championship. So we're kind of setting a trend there with that one.
A little bit of a hybrid rule system, so to speak, combining those elements. Chase Dakota, Ernie Osiris locking up here. Osiris a little bit of a step ahead so far. Drew back, and man, Dakota did not want any of that big right hook that looked like it was coming from Ernie Osiris.
He has that fringe on it, so you don't know exactly where it's coming from.
Oh boy! Osiris dives to the floor! Good grief! With the suddenness of a lightning strike, Ernie Osiris dives through the ropes, and the Ultra J, the Junior Heavyweight Championship, recognized by Pro Wrestling International, encourages that type of risk-taking, that type of fast-paced action, but it looked like it did not work.
It was killed a fan. We talked to him about that.
Looked like Osiris got worse into the dive than Dakota did.
Well, he actually missed a chop on the outside and hit the post, and Chase is taking full advantage of it.
Of course, Solomon Spades lurking around on the floor. I'm not going to comment any further on Solomon Spades of the Black Watch, because that's not what I'm here for tonight. But undeniably, he has mentored Chase Dakota enough that Chase Dakota knows to go after that hand that has been compromised, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Smart wrestling. I mean, what can you say other than smart wrestling? Just on a personal note, I think we're going to ban anyone else from using Eminem in this company. It just never works out.
You have that stroke if that's what you want to do.
We're banning it from here on out. Sorry, Eminem fans.
Osiris firing up.
Nice forearm.
Of course, Osiris was trained at the Ring of Honor Wrestling Academy. Chase Dakota, a product of the Mid-Atlantic Dojo. If you're in the Greensboro, High Point, Winston-Salem, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, part of North Carolina, and you would like to be a pro wrestler, visit CWF247.com for all the information on the Mid-Atlantic Dojo. Chase Dakota, Eric Royal, Chiva Kid, Brad Attitude, and so many others that have began training at the Mid-Atlantic Dojo and gone on to nationwide acclaim. All the info on that is at CWF247.com. Osiris with a cradle. Boy, this Ernie Osiris is so fast. He almost just secured the number 5 spot right there with that roll up. So quick.
He might have secured a broken jaw right there.
A lot of those broken jaws are going around these days. It's going around like the flu here at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Man. Oh, don't start on that flu.
Trevor Lee out of action with a broken jaw. We understand Trevor Lee broke the jaw of William Cross in the chaotic, crazy scene that ended End of an Era 2 weeks ago. An act of, I guess, retaliation. We understand we're going to hear from Trevor Lee later tonight here at Crossroads. If you are watching the complete event online, we thank you. Trevor Lee will be out in a little bit to give, I guess, his side of the story of things. If you're watching us on YouTube.com, just this bout, we thank you. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at CWFMidatlantic.com. Like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/CWF Mid-Atlantic. Ernie Osiris now coming back up on Chase Dakota.
opting to use the left arm for those clotheslines.
He didn't really get him good on that last one, but he knocked him off his feet, and that's kind of the key. He still rocked him.
Oh.
5 minutes have expired. 5 minutes remaining.
Nice stunner on 316.
Great little backpack stunner there. Ernie Osiris, great ring positioning, turned it into a cradle. Very good ring positioning. Now looks like a victory roll, maybe. Oh God!
That looked like death.
Dakota German dropped him on his head.
Avalanche German suplex only
one. This kid wants it. He's been beat up for years at the Ring of Honor Wrestling Academy, and he wants to make a name for himself as a singles wrestler here in the Carolinas or anywhere in the country. Springboard kick. I don't know how well he got him, though. Got him for 2, but not 3.
Tiger wall kick, chase out of it. Man, I would have took a 2 count even if I could kick out at 1 after that.
Absolutely so. That springboard kick, I'm not sure if the risk was worth the reward there. Big knee right to the sternum. Dakota going for that fancy fisherman suplex and dropped him on his head again.
He got him.
Great ring positioning, and Dakota is the number 5 contender to the Ultra J Championship. Take over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by pinfall in 6 minutes and 7 seconds, and the new North Carolina number 5 contender for PWI's Ultra J Crown Championship, Chase Dakota.
There's no turning back now. This is what makes me.
And ladies and gentlemen, our next bout at CWF Crossroads is semi-final action in the first annual Edsel Toughman tournament. This is scheduled for 1 fall, the 20-minute time limit. Please welcome out first, the Assassin, KANDRACK.
Do it now. Don't hate me. Take the money I see. Clothes that I buy. Ice that I wear. Clothes that I try. Close your eyes. Picture me rolling. Money folding. Shaking. Honey got folded. Not fear. Prophetic land. Influencer. Prize winner. Best storyteller. Thug narrator. My sound trader. My motivator. Straight back to a lot of you haters. Commentators. Inside clock. Watching my paper. Over for
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent tonight, Mark James.
Don't tell the coach what to do.
Semi-final action.
Whoa, Nick D, you cut me off.
Hey, man, semi-final action of your tournament.
Don't you ever cut me off.
Hey, man, I'm sorry about that.
I ain't
It's
gonna
Nick
have
D,
a job.
Corey Edsel here, live here at the CWF Sportatorium.
I'm gonna fire you for that.
For the semi-final of your tournament, sir, the
my
Corey
tournament.
Edsel Toughman tournament, pitching Mark James against the assassin RIC CONVERSE.
That's great because these guys are gonna beat the hell out of each other, and I can't wait to watch it.
You also got Coach Gemini here on the outside.
I'd love to see him get the hell beat out of him too.
Come on, you're the commissioner. You can't be asking.
I can say stuff like that all the time, Nick D. Where you been? I say stuff like that all the time. I get in trouble with the board every day. Corey, why'd you say that? Because I felt like it.
We've got
Mark James rocking the Wu-Tang Clan logo. Told me he's looking to join the group.
What's going to be like the 15th member? They have so
15th,
many.
16th, something like that.
Colin never will tie up.
Second big one of the match, man. Nobody's getting leverage, but Mark James gets it this time, backs him into the corner. Ray can't. We might get a clean break. Ah, look at Mark James showing some sportsmanship.
That's good because you know Ray KANDRACK is not going to be a sportsman in this matchup tonight.
No. He'll probably regret that.
Another kick to the gut by Ray KANDRACK.
Clubs him in the back. Took him to one knee. Nice elbow responds. Chop, that's what it's all about. Woo!
Chop, I love the great Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh, come on now.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm a Nature Boy fan. I'm sorry. Growing up in the Carolinas, that's who you gotta like.
He hit way harder than Ric Flair. I'm gonna say it's a Kobashi chop. In my neck where I grew up, we watched Kenta Kobashi. No, we didn't. I got tapes of him later. There's something you do not expect to see in this style match, a headlock takeover.
Headlock takedown by Mark James, keeping Ray KANDRACK grounded.
I already got Nick D tickled. He ain't gonna be worth a crap for the rest of the night. Watch.
It's all right because I'm here live in front of the people here at the CWF Sportatorium for Crossroads.
Ray KANDRACK makes use of that shirt, backs into the corner, hammers in a couple of shoulders. There's the third one, fourth one. Woo!
The assassin is definitely here, taking advantage of Mark James here in this matchup tonight.
Man. Ray KANDRACK, very nice, calling him by his full name.
He is the self-proclaimed baddest man on the planet.
Well, we'll see about that one of these days.
Out there jarring with a fan dressed in his St. Patrick's Day colors out here tonight.
Yeah, St. Patty's Day right around the corner. After this match, these guys might go out and celebrate it a little early. Just get over some of the pain. Man, nice forearm.
It's almost like Mark James returns the favor for what Ray KANDRACK did to him just a few seconds ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mark James is, he's known for knocking people out. He's also known for hitting really hard. As you can see with that clothesline right there.
Mark James was on a quest 2 weeks ago. Came up a little bit short on his quest to be tag team champion. He did say by the end of this year that he would hold gold here in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
That's
right. Came up a little short last week. Well, 2 weeks ago when we were back here at the CWF Sportatorium.
You know what? He wins the Corey Edsel Toughman tournament. He's off the hook. He can stay. You got Johnny Weaver tournament. Then you got the Corey Edsel tournament.
Oh, they're
right there with each other.
So like 1 and 1A, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have no holes named after me, but you know, got a tournament. Who Johnny Weaver ever beat? Don't discount the coach out there. He's got a hard hat on. He might use it.
Slowly watching, probably trying to pick his point of when he's going to step and interfere in the matchup tonight.
Well, you know what? If you ever notice, he doesn't really have to interfere in Ray KANDRACK's matches. Ray kind of makes his own opportunities. Man, these guys are banged and bruised up already. They're going to have to save something because the finals are going to be on pay-per-view March 30th.
So when you designed this tournament, you wanted the baddest, toughest men in the locker room at CWF Mid-Atlantic, and you've got two of the biggest and baddest here in CWF Mid-Atlantic right now, Mark James and Ray KANDRACK.
You know, Nick D, when I initially come up with it, I thought I was going to put the biggest wimps in it. No, of course I'm going to use the biggest, baddest, toughest guys, Nick D. No doubt about it. Mark James has got to make it in before a 10. He's in there. God, you can hear those stomps.
Ray KANDRACK seems like he's on a mission to prove why he calls himself the baddest man on the planet.
In all fairness, I haven't seen him this intense since he's taken out Bobby Wolfert last year, which was one of the most destructive performances I've ever seen. And he looks like he's back and he's focused. I see the same gleam in his eye that he had back then.
Ray KANDRACK, a former CWF Mid-Atlantic champion who's on his quest to become champion again.
Winning it the first time's easy. Winning it the second time is a lot harder. Mark James trying to slip out of the bottom of that chin lock. Almost did, but Ray reapplied it. Putting the force of the forearm right across the jaw. Mark's up. Elbow, there's two.
Mark James with the comeback.
There's a third one, gets his way loose. Hooked up, sit out Uranagi.
Only a 2 count
That's
for
a
Ray
new one from
KANDRACK.
KANDRACK. Breaking out some new offense for the tournament. Coach Jim and I up on the apron for no reason other than to argue the validity of that 2 count, which it was a 2. Ray backs him up to the corner, shoots him across. He's going for that freight train splash, or that bull-like splash. Hits it. James is on rubbery legs and falls out right in the middle of the ring.
Ray KANDRACK is the self-proclaimed baddest man on the planet, but he's making a mistake. He's too focused on jarring at the crowd, and he needs to stay focused on the matchup.
Well, it is a dominating performance so far, but Mark James could always pull it out in the end. Picks him up again. Whips him across, could be going for that bull charge, but James reverses it. Comes in, catches him with a running boot.
Face.
Kawada style. Both men are the worst for wear right now.
This is the time in the matchup where you kind of pick up the pace. Who wants it more? Does Ray KANDRACK want it more, or does Mark James want it more? This is when you get that intestinal fortitude coming out of you.
Kamakazi Kid and Matt Smith are in the back salivating. Of course, the winner of that match will take on the winner of this match, March 30th. Forearms right in the middle. Listen, I don't even want to talk over him. Ray sidesteps him, swings him through, catches him with the headbutt. Coach Jim and I pushes KANDRACK on top of him. He got him. Ray KANDRACK puts Mark James away with the headbutt, and let's call it an assist from the coach. The coach always, the finals.
The coach always finds a way to get himself in the matchup, as he just did tonight with Mark James.
The Corey Edsel Toughman tournament, Ray KANDRACK.
Do it now. Don't hate me. Hate the money I see. Cars that I buy. Dice that I win.
I asked for this interview time. Not for the tag team main event tonight, but for my interests.
Open your mouth so I can hit you, boy.
Some people want to know why I stood right here and I kneed Cross right in the mouth and I broke his jaw. Some people like you want to know why I did it. Because I knew that in the back there was someone that would chip away at. That same someone that 5 weeks ago in Philadelphia broke my jaw. You know him as the Chiva Kid. Or should I say his real name? Back up, bro. Back up. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. 2 weeks.
You piece of trash.
2 weeks.
Get him, Shiva.
And I'm not just tell everybody here your little secret.
Get out, whoop his ass. I'm not afraid of who I am. Hey, fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout tonight is scheduled for tag team action. One fall, the 15-minute time limit. Please welcome team number 1, Cecil Scott and the Mecca Mercenary.
You need to tell him to get the hell out of this building and stay out of our business. We'll get him in 2 weeks. Get him out of here. Tell him to leave. You are
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome their opponents, the tag team of Donnie Dollars and your CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, RIC Royal!
Let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's a vegetable and most control. In the city itself, we let sunshine stay. Go to bed, the city with the never find a dance floor empty and busy.
Here you go, Paul. One man up. One man up.
Yeah, there we go. What a matchup we have here tonight. Here at the CWF Sportatorium, the team of Donnie Dollars and the CWF Mid-Atlantic Champion Eric Royal against Cecil Scott and the Mecca Mercenary.
Oh, I hate Cecil Scott.
You know, Commissioner Edsel, I do have a question.
Okay.
Several factors happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We saw the encounter between Mecca Mercenary and one of the security members Aaron.
Big Aaron.
Which we know that they will match up March 30th. So we've got that coming up.
On the pay-per-view.
On the pay-per-view. But we've also, it was an interesting thing that I want to bring up because you know a lot about this. I do my research. Matty De Niro was attacked by the Black Watch last week.
Right.
Brad Stutz came out here and said that if he watched it, he might have to watch them all of Fatback. Now, if history serves me correctly, you have some type of affiliation with Fatback, so I've got to get your personal take on this.
No comment.
You know, I've been on a quest lately to find out. You know, it's kind of interesting to see maybe the possibility of Fatback reuniting. You know, we've got Donnie Dollars here.
Yeah, Donnie Dollars.
So it's going to be very interesting in the next coming week.
Well, let's move on to the main event.
Well, let's move on to the main event,
March 30th.
March 30th, we've got the CWF Mid-Atlantic Champion Eric Royal defending against Chiva Kid. Now,
the PWI Ultra J Crown Champion.
Right. Now, for those that may not have seen it earlier, we did just have a recent encounter with Trevor Lee in the Chiva Kid, saying that he has something that he has a little bit of a secret on Chiva Kid.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's going to be interesting. Will that play a factor in the matchup with Eric Royal and Chiva Kid on March 30th?
Well, the thing about it is, it's not really a secret. It's just something we don't discuss. And Trevor Lee's going to cross the line. He's going to try to cross the line to make a bigger name for himself. He's already the television champion, but that's not enough. After getting his jaw broken in Philadelphia, he not only wants to hurt Chiva Kid, he wants to take that Ultra J Crown Championship. That's just the fact of the matter, and he's trying to get in Chiva Kid's head.
But speaking of, if we drop kick by Eric Royal, this is a good matchup. You've got two agile big men in Eric Royal and Donnie Dollars going up against Mecca Mercenary and your favorite person, Cecil Scott.
Well, you have three good wrestlers in there.
So what are you trying to say, Commissioner Edsel? Are you trying to say in front of these people
I'm trying to say that Charles Richardson is a great wrestler.
But what about your favorite guy, Cecil Scott?
Not at all. Big Samoan drop takes down Dollars. And to go back to your Fatback question, if you knew how much I really hated Donnie Dollars, you would never ask me that. We get along, but I hate him.
Interesting point of view right there. But I do want to touch on
It's like the Eagles. Eventually we'll reunite. But man, I cussed him out a lot, just like Glenn Fry did Don Henley.
Mecca Mercenary with the big splash. Now I saw before the matchup, we saw Mecca Mercenary jarring with Big Aaron. Yeah. 2 weeks.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
We're going to see if Big Aaron's got it.
Cecil Scott with the headlock. You know, Cecil Scott is definitely one of those type of competitors, even though you're not a personal fan of him. I do like the guy. The guy is, you know, very smart. He's very articulate.
He's a dork.
You call him a dork. I call him a man that knows what he's talking about here.
He probably eats a lot of ramen noodles and sits and watches Big Bang Theory.
Not only that, he eats a turkey sandwich.
He does have a turkey sandwich before every show for good luck.
Yes.
Obviously, it's working out well for him. Maybe he ought to switch to a club or a ham. Yeah. There's
Cecil Scott with a drop kick to the gut.
That was the EAD bottom rope drop kick. 2 count only. I really, if he would have beat Donnie with that, I'd hate Donnie even more.
Me too.
Mecca Mercenary back in the ring.
Well, Mecca having words with Eric.
And then he cuts back at Big A.
He kicks him in the head. Wow.
Oh. Taunts Big Aaron and then sits him with the big and the back body slash on the back of Donnie Dollars.
Oh. Get off him.
Eric Royal with the save. The thing that's interesting about this matchup, you've got the dynamic of Big Aaron in the ring, and he's actually, well, not necessarily in the ring, but he keeps the dichotomy of those two men going back and forth with each other between Mecha Mercenary and Big Aaron.
I think Mecha's more worried about Aaron than Aaron is about him. Aaron's out here doing his job. Look at the champ getting fired up. Oh gosh. Cecil fell backwards but had a hold of Donnie and caught Donnie right in the face with his head. That was pretty cruel. He goes for that drop kick again. Donnie sidesteps it and makes a tag.
To Eric Royer, your CWF Mid-Atlantic champion.
And Eric sends in Cecil, clubs him right in the face.
Almost in the beast mode.
Big clothesline. Doesn't take much to get him there. Exploder suplex right in the middle. Here comes the Mecha Mercenary. Eric ducks it. Hits him with a clothesline. Nothing.
Clothesline by Donnie.
Nothing. They duck the two from Mecha. Tuck another one. Boot. Kick him in the feet. Palm thrust. Double clothesline.
Down goes Mecha Mercenary.
Man, that was a lot of stuff to do that. I would have gave up after the first two moves.
Both men are in the ring. Your legal men are actually Mecha Mercenary and Eric Royal.
Well, I'm glad you could keep up with it.
Hey, that's my job.
Whoa, they meet in the middle.
Boot to the face. Boot to the face.
Sick kick sends Mecha down. 3 count on
winner,
Cecil
Donnie Dollars and Eric Royal.
What a big win. The champ now rolls into the 30th to take on the Chiva Kid. I hate this.
7 minutes, 17 seconds. Donnie Dollars and Eric Royal.
Hey, Donnie. Just for the record, I'm Don Henley.
I told you 2 weeks ago that if we ever cross paths again, that I was coming from behind that announce table and that I was not coming alone. On the 30th, hey, on the 30th, you better bring your whole team because my whole team will be here. And I do not want a match. I want a fight. Year after year after year, whether it was the Syndicate or the All-Stars or the Aftermath, we have beat up every gang that's ever stood across from us. And on March the 30th, it's your turn.
our next event is first round Corey Edsel Toughman Tournament semi-final action. It's scheduled for one fall at 20-minute time limit. Please welcome Matt Smith. And his opponent tonight,
Kamakazi.
the Kamakazi Kid.
Semi-final action here in the Corey Edsel Toughman tournament. Matt Smith against the Kamakazi Kid.
This one's gonna be fun. Kamakazi Kid has the biggest heart in professional wrestling, and Matt Smith thinks he's the biggest wrestler in professional wrestling. So this is gonna be great.
Matt Smith has been well documented. He has no friends here in the CWF. Well, I take that back. The only friend that I've known that he's had is the Hurricane, and he came and helped him at the CWF.
I like him. He's my friend.
Night of Champions. But for the most part, nobody in the CWF locker room is friends with Matt Smith. It's almost like he's a loner. He's to himself. He's a lone wolf.
You have to get him. You have to get him to like him. And a lot of people don't.
And you've got Kamakazi Kid, who is a high flyer, who's not afraid to take risks. So this should be a good matchup in your tournament, semifinal action of the Corey Edsel Toughman tournament.
Matt Smith called Kazi off balance with an arm drag. Trips him, throws him down. Matt Smith kicks him off. Let's see. Oh, God. Yes! Already. Oh. Yeah. Not a style you're accustomed to seeing these two use, but it's awesome. Yeah, he caught him coming. Wow.
The top rope. Matt Smith with a chop. Body slam on the outside. Commissioner Edsel, I know you designed it this way. Two of the smaller guys going at it toe-to-toe in your tournament.
Running senton on the floor on Kazi. This is great. Oh, God, big slap right to the face.
The winner
goes
of this
to post him.
The winner of this matchup goes on to face RIC KANDRACK in the finals of the Corey Edsel Toughman tournament.
Oh, yeah. Kazi sidesteps him, lifts him up, drops him on the apron. The hardest part of the ring is, in fact, the apron. Slingshot elbow drop. Kazi covers him. 2 count only.
Cookout 2 by Matt Smith. You know, Matt Smith is determined to prove a name for himself here in CWF Mid-Atlantic. He's out to prove that he can compete with all the guys in the CWF roster.
He asked me to be in the thing. I can't say he begged me because Matt Smith doesn't beg for nothing, but he wanted to be in this thing. He wanted to prove himself. This is his opportunity.
Backs Kazi into the corner. Several shots to the gut. Shot to the face.
Oh,
running
nice
knee to the face.
Clothesline takes him down, covers him. 2 count only. Kazi gets the left arm out of there.
Matt Smith is determined to prove to not only you, but to prove to the rest of the people in the back he doesn't need anybody. He can handle himself here in the CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Drops the knee. Covers him once again. At this point, he's just trying to wear Kazi down. He knows that's not going to get a 3. Just trying to make him expend energy by kicking out. European uppercut, back Smith up. Kazi got him. Got him. Backbreaker. These guys are already marked up. Their torsos look like the FBI database for fingerprints.
Double arm suplex into another backbreaker by Kamakazi Kid.
2 count only.
Smith kicks out for a count of 2.
These two have definitely taken the concept to heart.
Crowd starting to cheer for Kamakazi.
A very mixed crowd, but in actuality, I think they just enjoy seeing these two guys beat the heck out of each other.
Another chop to the chest. If you were asleep, that would wake you up. Super kick by Matt Smith. Only for a 2 count.
Kazi actually got a bye into the semifinals because out of all the participants, he's the only one that's beat me. So that goes a long way with me, so right in the semis.
Matt Smith jarred at the crowd.
Oh. Kazi sends him off. Matt ducks under. Northern Lights suplex. 2 count.
2 count. Matt Smith is showing resilience in this matchup. He is showing why he's more so calls himself the underdog here in the CWF Mid-Atlantic. Has a lot of fight in him and is quick to not give up.
Up and over. Kazi catches him in the fireman's carry. Could be going for that Death Valley driver, but Matt Smith elbowing his way out. Hooks him up. Kazi goes for the rolling reverse. Matt Smith slides through. Goes for the bridge.
Going for the matlock.
Close. Small package. He went for the double knees, but Kazi caught him.
Can he turn him over for the... No.
Tried to turn him for the Boston Crab, but Matt Smith powers out. Whips him in, reverses, comes off, sunset flips Kazi. Oh!
Veteran maneuver by Kamakazi. Saw that he was trying to go for the sunset flip.
Hooks him up, front victory roll. He got him!
Matt Smith with the win!
Matt Smith with the biggest upset of the tournament so far.
So we have a rematch between Ray KANDRACK, Matt Smith, but this time is for the winner of the Corey Edsel Toughman tournament.
That's right, March 30th on pay-per-view.
Advancing in the first annual Corey Edsel Toughman tournament, Matt Smith!
Hey, Aaron. Tell them if they want to be superstars, they can do it outside. Leave that shit out there.
Give it up!
ass in a purple tie. No lie, see it right through my third eye. I'm out of space while you're sitting on the curbside. You assume it's the moon when you look up. That's me like the sun about to fuck up. Can't stop, never that, cause I got blood. Even out of station, where I never felt like hard. I got life in my astral projection. Seeing new things that I'm a lesson. Constellations, I'm even at the direction. The company you think is a line on your blessings. She was starting to write what your name is. Seeing how your lifestyle is famous.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit and is for your Rising Generation League Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, representing 102 Jams, Show Smooth Chris Lee. And your champion, your Rising Generation League champion, representing the Aftermath, Ben Tyler.
I want my manager to hold it. It's not going anywhere. Hey, Chance, look. Come on, man. He's going to put it in the corner. He's fine. He'll put it in the corner. I'm going to hold it. You ready, Chance? Hey, you watch him too. You watch him too. You sit down in your chair, Pop. Sit down. Watch him. Come on, man. You're going to have a heart attack. You need to sit down, man.
Bell sounds this one underway. It's the rematch of the finals of the 2012 Rising Generation League Tournament. The defending champion Ben Tyler taking on Chris Show Smooth Lee. I'm Dangerous C. Corey Edsel. If you didn't know by now, you obviously hadn't been paying attention. And I'm joined by my man Nick D. Nick, what do you think, man?
Well, it's going to be a rematch. We saw the previous match at Battlecade. Ben Tyler successfully retained his title. This time he's going up against Chris Lee, the jack of all trades, as I call him. You know, what doesn't he represent here these days?
That's true.
It should be a good matchup.
And with about 3 months more experience. So we'll see how he fares this time against the self-proclaimed best ever Ben Tyler.
Show Smooth is coming off a tremendous victory at 5-Star Pro Wrestling against Caleb Conley, where he actually upset Caleb Conley in the matchup. So he's coming in with a lot of emotion and a lot of energy coming into this matchup tonight.
Yeah, one of the big reasons this match was signed. Chris Lee up and over, arm drag, catches him coming off. There's a second one.
But there is one thing that you got to remember in this matchup. You've got one of the members of the Aftermath, Chet Sterling, on the outside. So it kind of evens itself out here tonight.
Ben Tyler looked like he wanted to retreat. Chris Lee caught him, whipped him in, gave him a big backdrop. Chris Lee's in control early. Ben Tyler catches him with a boot to the gut. So forearm backs him up, shoots him in, Lee reverses, jumping side kick catches him, goes for the cover, 1, 2, no.
Only a 2 count. Chris Lee has got to stay focused on this matchup tonight if he wants to make sure and retain, if he wants to successfully defeat Ben Tyler for the RGL title.
Oh, Chet Sterling is being evicted from ringside for getting caught with interference. Good job, Red Jones. That mustache has already made a great call tonight. Ben Tyler getting physical with the ref. Not a good idea.
Even though I understand what you're saying, Corey, but you got to also remember, even though you're the commissioner, this match, the title doesn't change hands off a disqualification or a countout.
Nope.
So, if he jars the referee, he can't actually successfully retain the title.
Well, it's up to the referee whether to disqualify him or not. Red Jones is fired up. Chris Lee's in a lot of pain sitting on that top rope very precariously and takes a kick to the temple.
Ben Tyler is out to show why he's the best ever. 1/5 of the aftermath, along with Chet Sterling, Trevor Lee, XSIRIS, and RIC CONVERSE.
Covers him, only got a 2 count. Probably would have been better suited to pull him to the middle of the ring and cover him. That kick to the head Chris Lee kicked out of kind of stunned this crowd. Ben sends him in, Lee ducks under, shoots him off. High cross body coming across too. No.
Only a 2 count. Chris Lee is determined to win tonight, but he's got to stay focused. If you take your eyes off Ben Tyler, somebody like Ben Tyler, you could end up losing this match. If he wants to be a champion, he's got to keep his eyes on Ben Tyler tonight.
Ben Tyler quicker than a hiccup, catches him with a bulldog, but only gets a 2. These two men are a fine example of the young athletes here in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Ben Tyler drawing it, pops here at ringside. Only 2 weeks ago, we saw the attack on William Cross by the Aftermath. Trevor Lee, Chet Sterling, and Ben Tyler. Sending William Cross to the hospital.
Ben Tyler catches him with a drop kick to the back of the head, covers him.
Only a 2 count. See, that's the thing. That was almost like a non-veteran mistake by Ben Tyler. When you've got a guy like Show Smooth pinned down, you've got to put your legs, you've got to hook him in.
Well, that or he's not really trying to put him away. He's just trying to make him expend energy, which is also a good strategy. It's something a lot of people don't talk about. It takes a lot of energy to keep kicking out. At some points in certain matches, it takes all you got just to lift your shoulder. And the enthusiasm in which Chris Lee's coming out, that's going to wear him down. As a matter of fact, I would be the first to tell you that kicking out of pinfall attempts may cause you to expend more energy than this rear chin lock here.
Crowd starting to get behind Show Smooth here tonight.
Makes his way up, catches him with a couple of shots to the gut, but takes a knee. Tyler hooks him up, scoop slam. Near the turnbuckles, he likes to fly. Best ever. There's a lot of guys here, I don't know.
Drawing the crowd. This could come back to haunt Ben Tyler. Drawing the crowd, being a little arrogant, flexing to the crowd. When you've got a guy like Chris Lee who's determined to win the matchup, you can't really draw the crowd. You've got to stay focused on the matchup. Both men on the top rope.
Chris Lee's up there. Top rope, Hurricane Rana catches Ben Tyler. Tyler landed hard, but landed 3/4 of the way across the ring. Chris Lee's gonna have to crawl over and pull him down to cover him.
Red giving the count to get both men up.
Big right hand. Another one. Roaring elbow. Tyler catches him with a side kick, hooks the head. Chris Lee counters out, gets a headlock of his own. Ben Tyler. Oh, got him with a sit-out powerbomb. Oh,
kick out by Ben Tyler. He only got a 2 count. The crowd starting to get behind Show Smooth. Can Show Smooth pull up the upset and become the new RGL champion?
There's that jumping side kick once again. Hooks the leg. No.
Only a 2 count. That's the resilience in Ben Tyler, not wanting to give up his RGL title tonight.
A lot of people are questioning where Ben's head's at with everything that's happened over the past few weeks, but he's as focused as ever. Chris Lee hooks him up.
Pump handle.
Handle Michinoku driver. That's what we're going to call that. A pump handle Michinoku driver.
The crowd is starting to get behind Show Smooth some more. As you mentioned, Corey, it's no secret. 2 weeks ago, we saw the attack by Ben Tyler, as long with Trevor Lee and Chester as they attacked William Cross. Will that come to play a play in this matchup as his focus is not here tonight? Absolute.
Wait a minute, we got a situation here. Like a thief in the night, Chet Sterling runs out, clocks Chris Lee with the belt. And Ben Tyler is still the Rising Generation League champion.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall is still CWF Rising Generation League champion, the best ever, Ben Tyler.
You get your sword too.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event tonight at CWF Crossroads. Tag team action scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Please welcome out first, XSIRIS! And it's my understanding, XSIRIS partner tonight, Chet Sterling! And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first RIC CONVERSE! And his tag team partner, the PWI Ultra J Crown Champion, Kid!
Main event time here at the CWF Sportatorium. RIC CONVERSE and the Chiva Kid against XSIRIS and Chet Sterling.
Good move trying not to call that action because you wouldn't be able to. RIC CONVERSE in this Dream Partner Tag match chose the PWI Ultra J Crown Champion, Chiva Kid, and XSIRIS chose Chet Sterling. The talent pool must have been a little deep, shallow.
Well, you know, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. XSIRIS chose Chet Sterling because Ben Tyler had a matchup tonight against Chris Lee. It's no mistake that
Nick D, it could have been anybody. It didn't have to be.
But
it
why
didn't even
not
have to be anybody on our roster.
But think about this, Corey. It's better to pick somebody
Nice
that you
drop
can.
kick.
It's better to pick somebody you can trust than to pick somebody that you don't know, that you don't trust.
I would rather pick somebody I don't know.
But the unlikely duo of RIC CONVERSE and Chiva Kid.
Chiva Kid in control early over Chet Sterling. Gonna see how this tag team works out. Tag, RIC CONVERSE is legal. Chet Sterling smartly gets out of there. Chet Sterling, of course, wearing a vest, no shirt, and a tie. That's always amusing.
You know, it's kind of like the smooth. Chet Sterling, you know, I know he gets a bad rap, but he's a cool guy with me. Kind of smooth, knows how to dress.
Yeah, he shows up nice for a fast food dinner. I gotcha. Nice to go out for a meal at Wendy's. That was stupid. Yep. Chet's dead.
RIC CONVERSE wails on Chet Sterling, sends him back into the ropes. Back body drop.
Yeah.
Back suplex. It's almost like he's taking Chet Sterling to school, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that he is. But unfortunately, in the end of this class, you get dumped to the floor and sent to the back. Chiva Kid drop kick into the side Russian leg sweep from RIC CONVERSE. They've never even tag teamed before. Chiva Kid makes his way in and kicks Chet. Couldn't come up with a better name than Chet.
It's no secret. It's no secret
his parents could have come up with a better name.
It's no secret Chiva Kid has some type of animosity for what has happened last week. We saw him come out to the aid of William Cross.
Well, we're not going to really get into that right now.
You know,
it happened. Let's just leave it alone. Nice headbutt to the jaw. Sends Chet down. Chet's tie become untucked.
It's almost like Chiva Kid is out. It's a new aggression from him tonight. It seems like he's really focused.
Well, again, we're not going to go into it. But it definitely shows Chiva Kid going after XSIRIS. Chet takes advantage and drops Chiva Kid's lower back across his knee. Tag into the former heavyweight champion.
XSIRIS has been well documented. And right now he has issues with RIC CONVERSE because he feels in his mind that he is not second fiddle to the first RIC CONVERSE.
Well, in all fairness, Rick never called him by the right name. He called him XSIRIS all the time. It's actually XSIRIS. You know. But with that being said, I don't really like XSIRIS either.
You've got RIC CONVERSE, who's self-proclaimed, calls himself the first XSIRIS, who he actually brought XSIRIS into the aftermath. And you've got XSIRIS, a former CWF Mid-Atlantic champion, who wants to prove that he's not second fiddle to RIC CONVERSE.
Well, you ought to think about that, because when you're dealing with a former six-time heavyweight champion, guess what? When you're talking about a former AWA World Heavyweight Champion, guess what? You're gonna play second fiddle.
That is true.
Chet Sterling working over Chiva Kid. Drops a knee.
You've got XSIRIS jarring off with RIC CONVERSE, almost like a betrayal, as you've kind of almost like giving him the look of, is grass greener on the other side? Do you like being on the side of where you're at?
Well, he didn't have much of a choice. You know, circumstances brought him here. Wow.
It's been documented that RIC CONVERSE has had his issues with the aftermath. Goes back to the Ivan Koloff tag tournament where him and Ben Tyler lost to the Dawson brothers. We've kind of seen a new RIC CONVERSE, not more so wanting to, you know, find the easy way out, but more so being more respectable, playing things by the middle.
Well, there is nothing new to RIC Converse. The fact of the matter is he has a conscience, and it catches up with him. It might take a few years, but it catches up with him. Chiva Kid extending his hand, trying to make the tag. XSIRIS isn't going to allow that. Of course, XSIRIS and Chiva Kid also have a history. At one time, XSIRIS, the Ultra J Crown champion, was defeated by Chiva Kid, but won it back shortly thereafter. So a little history there. A little history lesson for all you folks.
Crowd starting to chant for Chiva Kid right now. Can he get back?
Chet working over Chiva in the corner. Chiva fires back with kicks. Big right hand.
Chet Sterling.
Ooh. Took advantage of an opportunity and got the best of it.
That's why you choose a partner that you can get along with, Corey. See, X couldn't do that with anybody else in the locker room.
The match isn't over yet, Mick.
What I'm saying is you got good double team moves from the two of them. Suplex and almost like a jackhammer by Chet Sterling.
Anyone can do anything if you're holding their hand, but eventually you have to let go and see what they can do. And I don't think Chet's got it in him just yet. Chiva Kid trying to make his way to the corner to tag Converse. Can't get there. Oh, that was hard. Chiva Kid turned upside down going into the corner.
XSIRIS flexing, taunting the crowd.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. It's what I would do right now. Instead of win the match, I'd pose.
Almost a world's strongest slam by XSIRIS, only for a 2 count.
XSIRIS just told Chet Sterling to finish him. Of course, if Chet Sterling does pick up a win over Chiva Kid, he will rocket launch himself into title contention for that Ultra J Crown Championship. Both men trading forearms and punches. Looks like Chet's getting the better of him, but Chiva fires back. Goes to the eyes. Elbow. Chiva Kid goes for the kick. Chet Sterling ducks it. Pushes him in. Gets caught with a mule kick to the gut. Pele kick takes down Chet Sterling.
Almost with a bicycle kick.
That was a Pele kick.
Pele kick. Both men are down. Red begins to count. He's up to the count of 5.
If Chiva can make the tag, the complexity of this match completely changes. He does it.
Tags made to RIC Converse.
Whoa. Chet Sterling getting clocked by Converse. Sit down, another big right hand. XSIRIS just ducked out of there. Ducks the clothesline from XSIRIS.
Sky high by RIC Converse.
The sky high power bomb. But XSIRIS there to break it up. High cross body from Chiva Kid takes down XSIRIS. It's down the Converse. It's down to Chet Sterling. Place your bets.
Converse staggers. Chase Sterling goes, gives a kick to the face to CWF Kid.
Him up.
Set Chase Sterling up. Richter scale.
For it. Drops him. Covers him. 1, 2. He ain't getting up. 3.
Your winner, CWF Kid, and the first RIC Converse.
Oh. XSIRIS lands a cheap shot after the bell to Converse. And now he has something to say. I don't even want to hear it.
Hey, first RIC Converse. There's that answer you were looking for. Now it's my turn to ask a question. This should have never happened. But March 30th, you one-on-one with me. Everything's on the line. There's no running, there's no hiding. And we'll see at the end of the match, at March 30th, who is the first.
Number 1, baby! Hey, you shut up, old man. Yeah. Boys are now. What you gotta say now, cheer? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event, March 30th on pay-per-view. The Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, Eric Royal, defending against the PWI Ultra J Crowd Champion, CWF Kid. This match could be the greatest match ever wrestled in that ring. And I swear to God, if anyone interferes, I'll make sure they never wrestle for this company again.
Thanks for tonight, bud.